Once upon a time, in a midnight drear, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more. Warily I clear my entry, where a figure stands in sentry. "Hello there, strange sudden visitor from the night's Plutonian shore, in unseen garb of veiled nature, without any distinguished feature. Welcome, I say, welcome, wonderful and odd traveler, therefore. You come to hear a story from me, here at my chamber door. Merely this, and nothing more." I tell the tale of the KMT. So gently he builds his home. He builds and reconstructs his once upon a time grand dome. Some communists are causing trouble around the lands of Guangdong. "You exploit the farmers and workers," they say. "For this act you must pay." But then the KMT chases them off and continues with his day. Communism shall be nevermore. Suddenly he hears a light rumble, the soft sounds of a mumble, as the Japanese Kwantung army loudly tumbled in with a roar. Resources in Japan were draining, and nationalism was gaining. "Freeze and surrender," they said with force. "We want your clay and your ore." Then the KMT gave Manchuria, but Japan still wanted more. In 1937 they launched their incursion. Successful they were in taking the eastern border, throwing the rest of the country in disorder. Taking, burning, and killing, all was their order. The KMT bravely put up a fight against the intruders, but they were pushed back, outgunned, outpaced. In the League of Nations they had trusted, but no help was sent, and they were unattended. 8 long years had passed, with various ups and downs. The Americans, finished with the European theater, had a bomb. They chose Hiroshima and Nagasaki as their testing ground. The Japanese hope for the war was finally downed. The KMT breathed a sigh of relief to be able to rebuild the land. But from the remains of the communists rose the CCP. Strength in numbers has brought them victory. Over the land of China they held authority. The RSC was no more. The CCP had won the war. The new China was the PRC, with Mao in power to seal the deed.